recording. So,
But
beginning this week after the TPK of last week,
Not a TPK.
the world is kafucked. There's no one strong enough to stop that thing currently. The world got TPK'd. So we have probably jumped backwards 100 years in timeline. We are now 50 years before the original attempt at this timeline. After this campaign, I'm building a new world.
I like this world.
I can't jump backwards anymore.
So just do it concurrently.
That's gonna get awkward.
Wizard kafuckery.
No, what I'll probably just do is I'll end up rebuild. I'll just rebuild. I'm probably gonna spend some time rebuilding this. But moving on to this one, it's the current time. The current timepiece is about 11 o'clock at night. The wind outside is billowing. You can hear the occasional thunderclap of lightning clouds. A storm billowing. Give me a moment. Oop, I have to give permission to see at least one of these tokens to the other sheet, otherwise it can't see shit.
is it me because I can't see shit?
It'd be a black square.
I like black squares.
You should all have vision, whether or not.
Yep.
Nope.
See, me,
I
a
have vision.
tabaxi, a kobold, a tiefling.
I have no
so,
vision.
Raymond doesn't, which means odds are his sheet is not.
I
I
can
also
see.
don't.
Okay, so who doesn't?
I don't.
Me.
The tiefling
I
with
do
dark
not.
vision can't see in this darkness. Sent help.
Dark
My eyes
vision
have
is
been stolen.
Oh, because your token is not set to it. Your token is not attributed to your sheet.
Oh, who sorts that?
It's probably the case of. It's probably
Yeah.
it was probably the case of I attributed your token before. Can you see things now?
Nope.
Nope.
I didn't do anything to yours.
Just realised I don't have dark vision.
I think I do. I don't know. I don't know this
I just
character.
haven't added it.
Yeah, I was supposed to
Yeah, but-
Mikey.
Yeah, but yeah.
I've added it to your token.
I, as a cat, I have dark vision.
Let me reload. See what happens.
That's me. That's
Better, Pete?
Raymond. That's Pete.
Yes,
Right.
I see a
Right,
very small
right.
group of us in a corner.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to fix Trent now. Yeah, apparently
I think
yours, the two tokens. I think because I dragged.
I now
yours-
see my token, but nothing else. Just my token in a sea of black. I see stuff. My eyes have returned.
Yeah, it was because your token hadn't been moved yet. Yeah, no, when you two were dropped on, I think I dropped your tokens on as a drag and drop, not as set them directly to the sheet, so they hadn't actually been attributed to you guys yet.
Nah.
James,
I'll zoom in so I can see all these people.
I still can't see a thing.
I will. Probably same problem. Boop boop. Yeah, you were not given vision apparently.
Aarakocras don't have dark vision. Unless it's not dark, it's just not revealed.
Boop boop. Better?
Yes, I can now see shit.
Yeah, no, I had not actually put any onto his sheet. Boop. Boop. And that should enable vision on. Mikey, can you move your token one square, please? Cool, and put it back. I just had to have you move it so that it was updated for the recording one, because I've currently got you visible to deal with like lighting and the like.
Ah.
So you all slowly come to, chained to the walls. This is nothing new for most of you. You've been in this cell for at least a week, for some of you longer, as you have been captured through this ship's raids on towns, boats, what have you. It's not really important to the situation. You've probably not discussed it too much. But some of you will have been captured off assaults on ships, some from raids in towns, some may have straight up been bought from a slave market or captured in the out. Anyway, you are all chained to the walls, manacles, and you have been stripped of any weapons and gear.
I know, my Choco makes no sense now.
Where did I get this steering wheel?
There are no windows, and there is a single cell cage door.
I take it we're at sea.
Yes. You
Uh,
are to assume you are in the brig of a ship. As at least your character, Mikey, I can tell for sure, would likely have been captured off a boat during a pirate assault.
Yeah.
So,
Same problem.
what sort of lock are we looking at attached to the chains?
Fairly standard run-of-the-mill lock.
Okay.
So are we like are our arms free enough to move slightly?
Slightly.
Okay.
Or is it like tied by the wrist to the wall?
No, it's not tied by the wrist to the wall. You are effectively chained to the wall. You can't move out of your 5-foot square, basically.
Okay.
Can we reach the lock?
Not easily, because your hands are bound together, and it's the lock is between your wrists.
Mhm.
So it'd be difficult, but it is possible.
Can I try using my natural claws as an impromptu lockpick?
Give me a thieves' tool check with disadvantage based on dexterity.
My thieves tools have a question mark and proficiency. Is that
so
normal?
You
Just
click
click
that,
it.
and it'll ask you what stat to use.
I would assume Dex.
I did
Yeah,
say
that's what
dex.
Jim said.
Dex at disadvantage, because you don't have thieves' tools.
13.
13. Give me a second to double check what the actual DC on a basic lock is. I think that beats it. I was expecting either ridiculously high or ridiculously low. So I was expecting a guaranteed one way or the other.
Look at this monumental achievement of a rogue rolling normally.
I was gonna say it's /EM for cool text, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Also, Raymond, did you pick your expertise in your 2 skills?
Yes, I picked stealth and sleight of hand.
Fair.
I accidentally skipped over that, and I kind of had to go through the cog part to add expertise.
You think you're making progress, but you have not managed to unlock the lock as of yet.
Okay,
But
I'm going to keep trying because there's nothing else I can do.
Question, James.
But you also did not break said lock. Yes.
How do we? So are hands and feet chained individually together, or
Hands together, feet aren't chained.
oh, good. And how I take it hands chained together, then another chain leading down to like a loop on the bottom.
Yeah, basically hands are together. The chain then goes to the floor and then the wall. It threw a loop on the floor to the wall. So like you've maybe.
So I'm not like hanging in the air.
No, you've maybe got 3 or 4 feet either way wriggle if you were laying on the floor. Pete and Haley by far have the most movement as they're both only like 2.5, 3 feet tall. So like they've got an extra like foot and a half of wiggle room just due to being closer to the ground.
Can I attempt to break the loop on the ground?
Sure, athletics check.
I was going to say, while that's happening, can I mutter
you-
to myself and cast Mage Armor?
Sure. No, you can't because you cannot do the somatic components.
I have Warcaster.
Yeah, that says you can use it with a sword and a shield. That's not the situation that's stopping you.
Oh, okay.
Warcaster means you can still like gesture with your sword and your shield to do that. It doesn't mean you get to skip somatic components.
No.
Yeah, neither of you succeed on breaking the chain off the floor. Raymond, I will tell you when you get another chance at the Thieves' Tools because like picking a lock does take time.
I assumed that, so that's what I'm waiting for.
I mean, I might as well try athletics. I'm gonna fail.
So James, question.
Shoot.
Now, when you say stop
Holy shit.
somatic components,
I had that GM rolled,
Yeah,
but
that did GM roll. Give me a second. Yes, Trent.
now when you say they stop somatic components, do they stop finger somatic components?
What are you trying to do?
Can I shoot the chain?
Finger guns.
Yes.
I'm gonna say you do have the mobility for that because that is literally just point and pull, but you'll have to be shooting at another person, which means you'll be making a shot at disadvantage and possibly hitting them because you can't get the angle to. You're not gonna be able to get the proper angle to shoot the chain, your own chain, easily. Or you're gonna risk basically shooting yourself in the foot because you're going to be basically trying to like get on the ground, lay sideways, hold a chain against the wall with your foot, and then shoot. Or you can try and shoot someone else's chain. Either shot's going to be a disadvantage. 17, Peter. The chain does not yield from the floor.
So who here could actually get us out of this predicament?
If I had some explosives, I could do something, but sadly,
I think we could all do something with an explosive
I
right
have
now.
nothing.
you
These
talk people.
tools would
Who's
make
strong?
it easier.
Because I could attempt something. I also might shoot you, but you might get out. But I want to make sure that if I shoot the person, one, they're not going to leave us here, and two, they're actually going to be able to get the rest of us out.
Well, don't look at me.
I was going to say, question: is Mikey the only human, or human-looking?
Human-ish.
Haley is half human.
Yeah.
And Trent is human-ish looking. Trent is red
I mean-
human. Haley is scaly human.
With
I could
dragon.
have been a teeth on the scales, but I chose not to.
I was going to say, I look at Mikey and I go, human, you strong? Me weak, you strong?
Depends how strong you think me be.
Me make you big? Make you strong?
I mean, me already big and strong.
Cool. I'm going to adjust your density and make you have an advantage on strength checks.
Oh dear.
Trent, that's a dumb idea. Don't do that one.
Let's try that then.
King. You rip the loop out of the floor.
Yar, me be free. Let's see how long I can keep this up.
Keep your voice down.
I guess I'll just go over to. I'm gonna say the tabaxi.
Uh-huh.
Do
Yeah.
ye be any good at picking the locks?
It'd be a lot easier if I had my thieves' tools. Or I should say lockpick or something. I don't know.
But can ye manage?
I don't see why I wouldn't be able to.
How long does this last for? A minute.
Yeah, I can do this infinitely.
Oh, okay. I assume that doesn't do it.
Nope. But Raymond, you can make another lockpick check.
Okay.
Can I attempt?
You are also, Mikey. You can only get to Raymond because you've pulled the loop out of the floor, but you are still technically tethered to the wall.
How does 19
But
do?
you're like trying to like twist it. You just watch the nail go in, twist sideways, and you just hit click, and the cuffs fall off the tabaxi.
Yeah. I guess I'll try and pull the rest of my chain out before the tabaxi gets too big. Nope.
Can I attempt to break my loop again?
Sure.
So, I should just start trying to pick other locks then?
Yes.
Is
Would
it
be
taking
appreciated.
straight rolls at that point, or is it still disadvantage?
It's still disadvantaged because he does not have tools.
The tools, yeah, of course.
His
Yeah.
claws are allowing him to make the check, but he does
Yeah.
not have.
Fucking hell,
I
right?
did it.
Yes, you free another person. If he wants to do it without tools, without disadvantage, he needs to take the escape artist feat,
I was thinking about taking that, to be honest.
which allows him to basically make lockpick checks and escape checks without tools.
Wait, Raymond, who have you let go so far?
Logically, it would be Trent or Peter next, is then the next closest.
Let's go with who's the biggest one?
Trent.
I mean, I'm still chained
Trent
to the
it
wall.
is.
Trent is the
Yeah,
bigger
but-
out of the two. It'd be either Trent or Bailey would be the biggest because the other two are short.
I mean, I could also, as Mikey just said, help him so he can go and start yanking on other
You
people's
could actually,
chains.
yes.
Yeah.
Let's go with Mikey.
Ting. Your two of you are now freed from your chains.
I was going to say, I just hold up my arms towards you two, like,
I'm gonna try and yank you off the other floor, and I guess you go over to Trent.
Yep.
I will say, for reference, when you ripped your chain out of the floor, it did make a rather large clattering noise.
Okay.
I mean, we were already pulling on it. I assume we were already making large clattering.
Yes, but it had that like metal snapping ping. Just giving you a heads up before you decide to go and muscle break a lot of these, and then go, "Oh my god, how did they hear us?" If you get attacked because they hear
Also,
you.
you also said we're in the middle of a storm and we're at sea.
Yes.
So
Again,
I assume there is some noise happening.
there is. I'm just giving you a heads up. The
Yeah.
thing you're doing is noisy.
Well,
So, I will ask if you can try and keep an eye on the door, because you're bigger than me.
alright, well, yeah, I'll go stand next to the door. Yeah, back up to the door.
I don't think that did shit.
No.
I just curse in, I don't know, what language should I use for cursing?
Primordial.
As you
Fine, I'll curse in Primordial.
Mikey, as you walk up to the door, this isn't like a full barred door. This has just got
Yeah.
a single slitted lot in the top. Do you attempt to peek through effectively the peephole, which is about 4 to 5 feet up? It's tall enough that it can't see anybody currently in the room unless because the only people in line of sight would be Bailey, assuming he is standing straight up.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with yes. I do look through the
As
PB thing.
do
Carefully.
roll me a stealth check. You do not have disadvantage because you are not in your armor.
Oh, 8. First roll
It's
16.
still 16.
Well, that automatically puts disadvantage on. That's pretty cool.
You peer through. Yep. And you see directly across from the door, there is a mostly asleep, lightly snoring pirate leaning back against the wall, sitting at a desk, probably about 15 feet from the door. They do not seem to have noticed you, as I said, they seem to be slowly drifting away to sleep, seemingly unfazed by the rocking of the ship and the storm outside.
Well, it's a pirate.
Yes.
Yeah, mateys, you should be quiet. There be a pirate just over there.
Noted.
Yes. We should be quick,
Okay.
though.
I assume that I can roll again now?
Yeah. ping. That's the next person free.
Which was Trent, I believe.
As I continue freeing, it's just like, go and keep an eye on the door. If someone's coming, warn me and keep them busy.
Hands, me help, hands.
Coming across to the door, James, can I cast finger guns to just get it ready?
Yes.
Was it last a minute?
Yeah, you are now able to keep, basically, you can keep finger guns up indefinitely until combat starts now, since you're going to just be readied.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say, like, you got to keep casting it, because it's a cantrip. You can just keep prepping that thing.
Yeah.
With no
finger.
material component.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
you pull your thumb back and go.
That's literally it. He points forwards, he holds his thumb up, and then he goes bang. So that one, you break the lock.
That was
This
Bailey.
That was on Bailey. The nail goes in, you feel it, it's like, okay, I feel you feel the tumble is engaged, and you're like, yes, I've got this. And as you twist it, you hear a clunk, and you pull back, and you've bent one of the pins. That lock
My claws are strong.
It's less claws are strong. It's more locks are actually surprisingly fragile inside. And the other thing is, I would imagine you being a tabaxi rogue, this is not the first time you've done this.
Yeah.
Basically, you've just twisted it. You've rolled a tumbler in the wrong way. That lock is now fucticated.
So yes, I have no gear, right?
At which point,
no one has any gear. You're all in just basic clothing.
At which point, I stand up, walk over to the pirate guy. Hey, Blackbeard, tap you on the shoulder. You're gonna have to help him. Motioning to the lock that's broken.
Oh, you be calling Blackbeard.
I don't know your name. And then I turn to the last
Henry.
lock.
Guys,
Henry.
the sleepy guy.
Help.
Yeah, let's hope this lock is a little sturdier.
Tink unlocked.
So I got all but one lock, huh?
Well, I don't think you've done Pete yet, have you?
You haven't done me.
Pete was saying,
Wait.
"Do me for help." When you
Which
went
one
over...
is Pete? I don't know which token.
Oh.
Oh.
You haven't done Pete.
Well, in that case, sorry you. I was trying to go to Peter. I didn't know which token he was.
See, when you were
sorry.
going to Pete, Pete would technically have been the one who you broke.
Well, I don't know.
You broke Bailey's one. You'll deal with Pete now, because that's the order you've moved around in.
Alright, now I'll go to the last one with the lock.
No, so the last one's me.
Yeah, so down one square. You've gone gone basically clockwise around the room. And
Sorry.
Fuck.
I just pull my hand out. Claw is broken.
Oh, actually no, Pete, you're stuck as well because these rolls have been at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
You broke two of the locks.
Good one.
Bad kitty.
I could have just left you instead of trying to help.
This not be the time for arguing. Watch the door while I pull this thing out the floor.
I'll watch it. I just kind of... Can I stealthily, constantly keep watch for the door? With my finger ready?
Roll me a stealth check.
mean, that'd kind of be my thing, but okay.
Yeah, but do you have a ranged attack currently, Peter? Raymond?
No, actually, that's a good point.
Yes, you're like, that would be my thing. The tiefling with finger guns looks at you.
No. I will shoot you.
Need hand free.
I don't think I would know what finger guns are, so...
Yeah, but you see the typical finger gun, out the slot of the door, kind of poking through.
Are you trying
I just tell you to go away.
trying to break the cuffs or rip it out of the floor?
Well, ripping out the floor doesn't really get us anywhere, so I guess I'll do cuffs.
Katang! It is very loud. Excuse me while I roll perception checks. Surprisingly, no one heard that. Even though it echoed pretty damn loudly, because where before it was the single piece of metal snapping off the floor, this was just straight up just tearing a pair of cuffs. It failed in two or three different spots spectacularly.
Yeah, but if I pull it out of the floor, what's my next step?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You've just torn the stuff. You've torn it over. It's pang, and I was rolling to see if people heard it. So Bailey is now free. It is only Peter who is still stuck.
Someone surely would have heard that.
He's still asleep.
What's in their alcohol?
Kitty person. Kitty person.
Yep.
I think the
Can
fates
you,
are on our
use, can
side.
you use empty ring from floor into lock and get out, yes?
Empty ring from floor.
The ring pull that I had on the floor when I yanked mine out.
Can you use it as an impromptu tool to help with the lock?
How big is it compared to the lock, James?
Bigger. It's a fairly,
I don't think so.
It's like a...
Bolt.
Well, it's an eye loop is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like it's like probably 4 or 5 centimeters thick. Like it's probably the key width in thickness.
Oh, okay. A little bit thicker than I was thinking. Okay.
The bolt attaching to the floor is basically about the same width of the bolt that would attach your tow ball to your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Considering it's bigger than the lock, I don't think so.
Okay, no. Lock's no good.
James.
Yes.
So after the chain goes through the loop and into the wall, what's on the wall? Is it just more chain going across the ceiling?
No, the chain basically it goes from the manacles down through the loop, and then it meets basically a 4-bracketed plate into the wall. Where these plates are effectively bolted directly to the hull.
Tap, tap, tap on Henry?
I'm assuming like that.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. Be any of ye having something to muffle the sound of me breaking this thing?
I mean, I could shoot a gun. I think it's kind of defying the purpose. But it would cover the sound.
If you're going to be breaking the door, shouldn't I try to unlock it first?
He said cuffs.
Cuffs.
I didn't hear cuffs. I heard most of what he said.
But I'm doing Pete's cuffs.
Just time it with the waves crashing on the hull.
Ye haven't spent a lot of time at sea, have ye?
I actually have.
Well, me be shutting up then.
We'll get into history later.
I'm assuming I should just go to the door and try while he's trying to release Pete.
You can certainly try that, yes. Mikey, roll.
Yes,
Keep eyes on ye door.
Worst case scenario, he has to break the door down.
Yeah, roll and roll.
Well, at least it wasn't a 1.
Just rends the cuffs in half.
Ye be making yourselves ready.
I'll be that you realized after effectively just Hulk tearing it in half. That was probably overkill for those cuffs, given how small the kobold's arms were. You probably could have got away with
kobold arms.
You probably could have just.
Well, I've manipulated them to a point which they can get out.
Yeah. Raymond, you do not manage to succeed in unlocking the door, though.
Can I just try to open the door?
Stubborn. You can try.
Okay.
It is actually locked.
I was thinking we were chained up. Why would they lock it?
You very loud. Did no one outside?
No, shh, there's someone sleeping.
Maybe.
Hey, what are you doing? As I get up and I start marching towards the door.
No, he doesn't march.
Question, can I...
No, he does. He does march.
Question.
He told everyone to, get back. He can open the door for us.
He just rolled... I've been rolling perception checks every time you've done something. 2, 2, 7, 2,
Question.
2. Natural 20.
Question. What side is the hinges on the door?
Bottom side, so...
Oh, it does.
So where I am?
Yes. Door swings both ways. Actually, no. Door swings out.
I was going to say, question, John.
I'm working out logistics of how a grid would go.
Boot and pull out some sand.
What was that?
Can I reach into my boot and pull out a bit of sand from...
Both of you assume you have boots on.
They took my boots!
They took everything. They took everything that could be used as an escape attempt.
They
I
even
would like
took my
to-
goggles.
I am very glad they didn't think to cut off my hands.
Well, very quickly, is there anything like sand in the room I can see?
Not really.
I'd like to hold my hand up at the door waiting for them to open it.
March
To prepare
over.
an action to fire.
March over.
I'll
You
speak.
hear, and then the door swings open.
I was going to ready a grapple.
You still could. Like this is. He's taking like a fair while to unlock the door.
I'm going to ready a grapple.
Yep, and he's seeing.
Because I'm not in his view, I'm just going to
I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. Fuck! I can't cast that spell. I can't cast that one.
swings the door open.
Oh,
What are you doing? And
Nothing.
as he opens the door and sees you're all there, Mikey, you get your grapple attempt before he gets an attack action. Well, actually, I'll say, Mikey, you get your grapple. Trent, you get your finger guns, as both of those were prepared.
That's just
Let this
dice
grapple
plus
go first,
three.
knowing that what he's going to do. I'm assuming.
Just roll a melee weapon attack to see if it hits, and then it's opposed checks. That hits.
21. Yeah.
I was
So
going to
now
say,
it is
after that action, you would probably lose the density.
It is now athletics.
It's concentration,
opposed by-
and I'm looking.
Yeah, it's now athletics opposed by acrobatics.
So
Well,
you would
so
have the advantage. You would have the advantage for this check, but not the next ones.
Oh boy.
I have to check their stat block because they rolled close enough that I need to go double check things.
I'll be back really quick and put pizza in the oven. For safety. Okay.
You go to grapple them, and they just sort of shove you off to one side.
Rude.
As they got
And
an
then-
18 on their athletics.
And then Trent shoots them in the face.
Yeah, when Trent gets
No,
back.
no, no, no. If you successfully grapple them, I'm not going to shoot.
No,
He did
he
not.
I
went to
didn't.
grapple and they knocked him aside. They
Oh.
they rolled an 18. Your finger guns are at disadvantage
Oh.
because you're within 5 feet.
Oh yeah. Pew pew.
That still hits.
Oh boy.
That's a nice chunk of damage.
It is.
Yeah.
Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Have 10 health. Have 10 health.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I'm going to say probably not.
As
Come on a
you
step
do
block. Come on a
that-
step block. Come on a step block.
As you do that, they... Ow! And they're going to take a shot at you, and then we're going to roll initiative. What's your dexterity modifier?
I have 14 AC currently. With no armor on, so a 4 is my
That
dexterity mod.
misses.
Nice.
Thank fuck he didn't hit me.
Yeah, so now we'll get everyone to roll initiative.
Wow. Wow. Cool. I see how this is going.
I think that's everyone.
I have the second highest dex. Initiative
Mikey,
modifier?
you're up first.
I guess I'll just try and punch you. Or do I... I'm going to go for another grapple. Buttons. There's an 18 hit his AC.
It does.
And then I don't have advantage on the athletics check anymore,
No.
Peter.
So,
No,
So it's
not that you need it.
Have that.
they need to roll like a 19 to match you. I'm gonna say that now.
Well, that's what I rolled.
They did not.
Yes.
So they are now grappled.
I'm-
That takes your action. You are now at half movement.
Can I just put my hand over his mouth so he doesn't yell out?
I'll let you use your movement for that, yeah.
Yeah.
We might try to find a way to shut him up, but I'm sure my shot has alerted them.
Well, how loud is that? Is finger guns?
Finger guns.
That's a very good question.
I believe finger guns. I believe emulates a standard 6-shooter, so it'd be fairly loud. On that point.
Sorry for deafening everyone then.
For the duration, you can use your action.
Surprisingly, that's not the greatest of rolls.
Your finger gun does not require ammunition, but is still considered to be a firearm for spells and effects such as bursting shot. So it doesn't say that.
The fact that it's still considered a firearm, I would imagine that because there is things like silent shot and stuff.
Yeah.
Spell. Haley, you're up next.
Cool. Am I able to get through and kind of get to here?
You can.
You can move for ally space.
I'm small, so I'm like.
You can also move through ally space. It will take 10-foot movement to move through the enemy square, because they're technically grappling Mikey, so that nobody's able to move out of your way or anything.
I'm trying to move my token, and it just keeps going back to where I am.
Give me a second.
Use your arrow keys.
I can move it, but then it just troops back.
Even with arrow keys?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Try going. I think it's the problem.
Very cool.
I think it's because the doorways hang slightly over into those squares, so you can't move through those squares as if they're.
Oh, I tried doing it after when that didn't work. I tried going with arrows, going any direction. It kept doing the same thing.
Fair. I don't know why you're bouncing back then.
Fair.
You're on the other side of the door for me.
And
I moved in case it was the borders. Because I thought maybe if the borders come halfway in, maybe it was stopping them moving past, since I've got it turned off that you can't walk through the walls.
Yeah.
Fair. And I'm going to do the only thing I can do right now. Punch him!
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Hey, what?
2 damage.
Yeah, plus... no.
Whoa.
Because your punch is modified by your strength modifier.
So a minimum of 1.
No.
No, there's no minimum.
She rolled a 2.
Oh, she rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Punches, unless... you've got a claw. Do you have a racial claw, do you?
No, I took the Tavern Brawler feat.
Okay, then you would be rolling with default. Then, yeah, you're fine. I didn't realize you had a native punch, so I thought you were going to be 1 plus strength mod. So, yeah, you do manage to do 2 damage.
Yeah.
A mighty 2.
Ooh.
Out of the 1.
And yeah, I'll end my turn there.
If this was golf, Haley's like,
I don't have my gear, I can't do much.
Same.
Next is the pirate's turn, who is going to try and escape athletics. So I need an athletics check from you, Mikey. Doesn't matter. They rolled a nat 1.
Rip.
So unless you also rolled a nat 1, they weren't beating you.
I did not.
Ancient,
If you rolled a nat 1 and go 23, we're going to have a discussion.
My turn. Can I slip through the door as well?
You should be able to, yes.
As long as there's a spare space back there.
Can I reach him with my hands from here?
Yes.
Last question. Are my claws a finesse weapon?
I don't see why they wouldn't be. It's weird, no unarmed strikes are considered finesse weapons, but the Tabaxi, they're a dex race, and it's feline claws. If anything, they're one of the few races that would have finesse claw weapons. Also,
Okay,
it's
so I have...
dagger damage. I don't care.
Also, I have advantage.
You also have an
ally.
Within
I
your
also have
item.
sneak attack.
Yeah, you proc sneak attack in 8 different ways.
What? What is happening to my page? It's now loading. My freaking character page is apparently loading.
I'll be
Your
right
sneak
back.
attack was that bad, it's like double checking you're a rogue.
Yeah.
He's a level 3 rogue. Give him a break.
Hey,
free, hey, Peter.
I still did 10 damage with claws. Alright, let's just close that page and reopen it.
Yeah, so you've done 10.
There we go.
Next is Kahala.
Pete.
Isn't it? I was gonna say, isn't it me?
It's Pete first before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for some reason it didn't. Oh,
Okay,
I think I clicked it, moved to the other window, and then clicked it again.
Hey, now I do have a question for you, James.
Yeah.
Toll the Dead.
Uh-huh.
It says it creates the sound only around the target. Does that mean they're the only ones that hear it?
Yes.
Aha.
It's a good spell.
Toll the Dead.
Nice.
Told Dead is safe for none. What is your save DC? 15.
15.
Wisdom.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Boom. Unconscious.
We did it, guys.
Because I got my hand around his face, I'm just gonna break his neck.
Easy enough.
Fucking hell. That's a bit
Oh.
much. That's in
Okay.
character, by the way.
When
That
you've
guy's
been in the
face.
places me I've been, yeah, learn to make sure.
We could have just tied him up.
With
Plenty of manacles.
With what rope?
The chains of the wall.
Look,
And
he's
let him
dead.
call out again.
I'm gonna search his body and take things that are useful.
I'd like to stop him.
Does he have keys?
Actually, no, I don't. That's dumb. Never mind.
You can search his body, roll an investigation check. Keys are immediately obvious as they're still in the door.
Also, I assume whatever weapons he has.
I'm gonna go take the keys because they might have keys to other things.
I was gonna say.
So for weapons and stuff, he doesn't have any. He's wearing studded armor, but it will take you like 10 minutes to strip him. Quickly accessible, he has a single light hammer, and that is it. He has a hook hand. So unless you're planning to chop a hand off, he doesn't have another weapon useful for you.
I'll take his light hammer.
It is a
I was gonna say, is this a chest or something over here?
It is. It is a locked.
I'm sure
I've
he's
got
on
the
bottom as well.
keys. I'm gonna try and open it. Probably gonna check for traps first because slaves.
Firing.
Roll an investigation check. It seems to be not trapped.
James, while they
I'm gonna use keys.
That'll take you a minute. Yep.
While they do all that, I'd just like to aim my finger, stand here. Can I stand here, but be against the wall, peering around?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'll just put here for vision aspects, though, and ready the gun for if anyone walks up.
You stepping to there, you do notice something. There are two doors in this corridor. One is the same wood you had. This one here seems to be covered in some form of metal. Not the door is made of metal, as if it's had additional stuff bolted to it.
Interesting.
Guys.
Yeah.
I'll have a look with you, but my token's doing the thing again.
There is
I was gonna say refresh Ashley, see if that helps.
Haley.
Haley. Sorry, not Ashley.
Wow, Peter.
Who the fuck is that?
Give me a
there's
second.
a
Actually, Haley, before you refresh, I think I know what the problem might be.
I've already hit it.
Ben, I think I know what the problem was. It was set to be. It was set to have vision, and your sheet was there, but it wasn't actually set to represent your character. So you had vision and everything, but I don't think you actually had proper control.
Okay.
Hey, Red Man, what you found?
There's a metal plated door. It looks like a door that's been reinforced. Also, another door that we just walked out of, but over here.
Interesting.
You don't think there are more people?
I'm not yelling.
There you go. I can see Haley moving her token, so it is fixed.
Yeah, thank you.
Around this time,
Also, the hallway is clear.
around this time, you hear click of the chest in front of Ancient opening. It doesn't have all of your gear. It has, I'm gonna say any single-handed weapons that were missing.
My daggers.
It's
So
not a big
single-handed
enough
weapons?
chest to have like your rifle or anything in it, or Bailey's glaive,
What about
I
my
was going to say,
side bag?
question, James.
or your stuff.
Since my staff is basically the size of a cane, would it have that in there?
Yes, that would probably be in there, along with like
Yay, my dagger, pistol, cutlass, and nets.
yeah, along with most of things like belt pouches and stuff.
Oh, yay, I can actually cast spells.
I'm
Wow.
not
My
kicked
dagger
back.
and pouches.
What was that, Mikey?
There's another chest down where I am.
Yes, there was also 3 crates.
I'm gonna
Alright,
collect.
I thought they were just secret.
I'm gonna collect my stuff and go down to this one with the keys.
Takes you probably another minute or two to sift through the keys because there is like 6 or 7 keys on here, and you check a key, switch to the next key, check a key, slowly working through. 30-40 seconds later, you open it, and this has pretty much everybody's armor in it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it has everybody's armor in it. There are a few things that you found that don't seem to match up. In the small chest, there was a single what looked almost like a wand with a crystal on the end, and there is a second set of there's an additional set of like almost makeshift leather chitinous armor in the chest with the armor in it. I will say it does take you 10 minutes to put your armor on, Mikey.
Only splint.
It's heavy armor. It's 10 minutes.
So you said pouches, and that were up here, yeah, James?
Uh,
My bullets!
My bombs.
Just my bullets, not the gun for it.
yeah.
I guess I'll start putting my armor on.
James, is my rifle here at all in like the crates?
If you look in the crates, yes, your rifle is in the crates, as is Bailey's glaive.
And my shield, I take it.
Yes, as those crates are larger.
I'm assuming
chests
basically
are
all
only
that
like,
is here.
The chests are only like 2.5 foot by like 3 4 foot wide. These crates are good like 5-6 feet across. What?
I'm assuming all that gear's here.
Yeah, basically across those 3 sections, all of your gear is there. Again, with the addition of a handful of items none of you recognize.
My good book.
I'd like to make a note that I won't put my armor on.
Yep.
I'm putting mine on, so I'm saying
Mikey's taking 10 minutes to put his on, and your leather armor only takes like a minute to put on.
Oh, I should tell you, man, that I'll put
Light armor is only a minute or a couple of turns. Heavy armor is what gets you screwed over because it takes 10 minutes to put on by player handbook.
Yeah, I'll put my armor on then, and my cloak.
Which, given the fact that I know exactly how long it takes to put on what constitutes as like breastplate.
Plate armor.
Well, no, I don't qualify as plate by D&D standards. My stuff at Swordcraft qualifies as, I think, breastplate.
That makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough. A half plate.
Yeah, breastplate maybe half plate, and that takes like 5 or 6 minutes to put on normally.
I'll ask if Mikey needs help.
I'll say with you helping him, you'll shave 5 minutes off the time. So the only
The quicker we
basically
get you
going
dressed,
to-
the quicker we can leave.
Yeah.
I'm basically gonna don my armor and my goggles and go through everything like 3 times and make sure I've got everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not missing anything.
I'd like to, once I finish helping Mikey, I'd like to load my rifle. Close its revolver barrel.
And I load my pistol.
So, question, James, how long have I specifically been in here?
You'll need to make new bombs.
Okay.
You've been in here at least 20. Each of you have probably been in here at least 4 or 5 days, minimum.
Fair.
I hadn't thought to pick my way out before this.
We don't think about that. We're just
No, it's less of a case of not thinking of it. It's the case of potentially you were the last one brought in, or you've possibly been smacked around.
Yeah, yes.
Consistently.
Well, this is
Shaking
the
off a
first
concussion.
opportunity where
I
it's
had a
actually worked.
concussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Judging
So
what you
the
did
other
with
thing
loss,
is
I think you still
mechanically-
have a concussion.
The other thing is maybe they had like iron mittens to stop you picking it out, but they forgot to put them back on the last time they fed you or something.
Or
That, or like it's the
interrogated.
first time we've ever had like a constant vigilant guard.
Okay, fair enough.
I
There's
can
plenty
go
of
back
reasons.
and make it harder if you want.
No.
So another question.
I was just questioning.
James.
Yes, Haley.
Would this count as a short rest for me?
I will count this like 10-15 minutes of like searching around and stuff for you to make at least a few bombs.
Cool.
Hey, James, would they have stolen my treasure?
Probably?
Basically, is the giant diamond with the staff?
No.
Okay.
The diamond is probably elsewhere. Because it's not
James.
mundane gear.
Question.
Yes.
I am assuming my friend is not here.
No.
Oh no!
Cool. I was going to say, while they're donning
No,
armor,
your
I
friend
will
is
then...
not here.
I know where I'm gonna find them.
While they're donning armor, I will sit behind the pole and read my book to change my spell, since it's a first level spell.
I'll keep watching down the hallway with my rifle. Kind of, it's a bit overkill for a hallway this small, but anyway.
Yeah, now that you are all starting to walk past the door, you do see the one metal door and the one wood door.
Should we let whoever's in here out?
I
might
will
not-
look
They
in
might be
first.
dangerous.
Is there a vision slot?
No, not on that door.
What about on the one next to me?
No, there's not on that one either. But that one, the one to the north also isn't reinforced in any way. It just appears to be a standard wood door.
Can I
There
just
doesn't even appear to
try
be a
and
lock on that one.
can I try and push the metal door open?
Yeah, it doesn't
Or
budge.
pull? Okay.
It does have a lock. It has a bigger, heavier duty padlock than even your cell had on it.
Hey, kitty, door.
Well, at least I have Thieves' Tools, so
Yeah,
it's not a
It's
disadvantage.
no longer a disadvantage.
You also have the set of keys!
This is a good point. I already forgot about the keys in my hand. I guess I'll try the keys.
Excluding the couple you've had, you look through, and there's only one key that's big enough and chunky enough for this lock, so you can immediately unlock the door.
Until we
I
walk.
guess
There is
I
a-
do so.
You hear "kung" as the lock snaps open, and it heavily swings back and forth.
I'm gonna ready a pistol shot.
I'll ready a rifle shot. Well,
Okay, since I'm the one that unlocked the door, even though I was told to, I guess I will carefully push it
I
open.
mean, you can just push the door open and step to the side.
Like,
Like, you don't have to go in.
We've got two guns pointed at the door.
The moment you touch the door and the seal is broken, all of you just feel in your head just this screaming, "I'm going to fucking kill you!"
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not good. I don't want to die.
No,
James,
no,
at the
no,
reaction
no,
of
not
that,
again, not again. Big scary thing coming.
Can I use my bite the bullet ability?
Sure.
Yeah, more health.
And the door continues to swing open.
What's in the room?
Oh, is that one of those things? From Dark Manor?
I played one of those.
At the back of the room, where before you were free to move around, this is penned up, dangling on the wall. And looking in, the entire room is coated in the same metal sheeting that at least Peter would immediately recognize as lead.
Yay.
Big scary
So-
magic man. Big scary magic man.
I'd
Would
like to
we-
sheath my gun and walk in.
Would any of us recognize what it is?
Ooh, good question. Probably not. It doesn't look friendly, though. It doesn't have eyes, it has sharp teeth, and it did just scream in your mind, I'm going to fucking kill you.
I like
I was
to
gonna say,
rifle away,
I'm
but
going to keep an eye this way?
Yeah.
It
From,
does,
like, back here.
it does seem to be an enemy of the pirates because it was locked up.
As
So,
you walk in, it just sort of weakly raises its head, as if to look in your direction. It is at this point you realize it doesn't have eyes.
Why would you kill us?
You're not the normal ones. You hear again for reference. Everything this thing says is in your head.
Telepathy.
oh, that's weird.
I was going to say, is his comments going out to everyone or just...
Everyone within. Okay, from current
Sight
standpoint,
range?
Peter and Bailey do not get it because they are not. There is lead between them. He needs line of sight unobstructed by the lead.
Yeah.
And at current, like, you and Bailey are both obstructed by the lead, so it's only the four of you that hear it.
If we let you free, will you help us
Escape?
kill the pirates that put you in here?
You have my word.
You have the keys.
I
So I
take
push
a
the
look
kitty
at.
forward.
I just turn and look at you, turn back, examine the manacles or whatever restraints
There are
this.
no locks on these manacles.
Is it attached to the wall?
Yes,
Is it welded to the wall?
pretty much.
How did they put these on you?
Locked them on like normal, then heated a spike and drove it into the lock.
Well, shit.
I'd like to
Guys?
pull out my rifle
Might have a
and
problem
aim at the
here.
lock.
Aim at the goddamn chain. Don't aim it at the lock. It's on his hand.
Yeah, can we lower the chain? Can we lower him to the floor
No.
without? No.
He is straight up being dangled. He's not even touching the floor.
By how much?
Probably a half foot or so.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Which also actually would have made it very difficult for you even to attempt to pick the lock because his hands are probably like 7 feet in the air. 7, 8 feet in the
Right.
air.
Climb him.
Is this chair bolted to the ground?
It's a wood chair. No.
I'm gonna
Can I
take
shoot
it
the chain?
and slip it
but
under his feet while we work this out.
Before when I see Trent get his rifle out, I'm gonna shut the door.
There is no light in this room.
I have dark
time
vision, that's fine.
to step inside the
we-
room.
So do I.
I can't
This-
see anything.
This guy is now standing on a chair,
I
not
was gonna
dangling
say,
from his
guys,
wrist.
dark vision isn't I see in all darkness. Dark vision is how you've walked into a room with no light on, but there's still light through the window sort of shit. It's dark. It's
I
yeah.
would have thought that would have been dim light.
No, dark vision is you see in pitch black, Peter.
Is
it?
Dark
Black and
vision
white.
is
In black and white.
Peter,
you see.
I can see to 60 foot in dim light and 30 foot in dark.
Yeah, he can see up.
Because doesn't it turn it into dim light?
That's how it worked in 3.5. What it is you have your standard vision, then you have dim light, and then dark vision is a distance before it becomes basically a hard cutoff. So 60 feet of dark vision is everything to 60 feet is dim light or better,
Okay.
but it's in black and white.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it was only counts as dim light, we wouldn't have 8 years of people going, every race has dark vision. Why would anybody bother buying a torch? Because then you'd still have things like Dragonborns and stuff needing torches.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
are no windows, no nothing.
Yeah.
And once the doors close, you immediately start feeling how stuffy it gets in here.
Oh, with five people in a closet.
There are 5 people, and there is fuck all airflow. You can make a shot at the chain. It's gonna be it. This would be a case where it would be a double disadvantage if that were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no.
Does my
Guys,
sharpshooter help?
Ring loud in here.
It would be well. It's because you'd be within melee, and then like the dark.
I mean, I could shuffle back with on Haley.
It's good. Actually, it's
I
just
can't
gonna,
see you coming.
Yeah, it's a flat roll. It's a flat disadvantage roll regardless because you're aiming at a small part.
But I have sharpshooter as a feat.
Fair. So I'll give you flat rolls for this.
Yeah.
There you go, Haley.
Oh, thank you.
Woo!
Pop. No.
It actually works out. You like as you're lining up, like Mikey just goes flashlight.
Man.
Right as you squeeze the trigger, Mikey effectively strobe lights you. On that, bang, toom, ding, 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 ding. Echoes.
Boy.
Everybody needs to make a con save.
Oh, yeah.
Dick.
Raymond, I'm gonna say you have disadvantage. Not that it matters.
Doesn't change a thing.
Ooh.
Ooh. No, people outside room need not make saving throw, Bailey.
Oh, okay.
This is because they just Trent shot a gun in basically a tin box.
Okay, at least the bullet won't ricochet.
Yeah,
Hey,
because it's lead on lead.
It's just gonna sink into the lead.
Before you fire again, I'm going outside.
You say this, everyone just hears.
Mwap.
And I just
Loud.
push my way past these two. Go outside and
Oh,
look in.
No,
Anyone coming?
Raymond, you don't go outside.
oh.
Oh, you dick, we're locked in.
There is no handle from the inside.
Just knock on the door.
Bang, bang.
You hear the bang bang from the outside. Do either of you on the outside decide to push the door?
Nope, because I'm watching down here.
No, I don't understand anything they've said so far.
I thought you said you could understand.
No, I
comedy.
understand it, but I have no way to talk back, so I'm like, how do I actually help these people?
To be
Just
fair,
banging
the
on the
door is
door.
shut and you just heard thump thump.
After a very loud bang.
Actually, for them it would have been a doo.
Yeah, fair point.
But yeah, there's no handle on the inside. And this door swings in.
Just gonna casually, slightly push it open with the butt of the glaive.
Open the door.
Bright
Step
light comes
out.
coming out of it.
Turn back. Can we
Let me-
hear yet?
Let me out.
It's probably about now that you hear it starts dying down. You were
Anybody else
want to
get out
for
of
about a minute.
Anybody else want to get out of the room before the gun is fired again?
Yeah, they just have.
Why you shoot gun?
Chain.
Breaking chains.
So because I've got a black powder pistol, I'm gonna get 2 of the like the wads for the gunpowder and stick 1 in each ear, and then I'm gonna try and shoot the chain with my pistol.
You gonna close the door first?
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door first. Just go, yeah. When you hear me knock, open the door. And then see what happens.
Bang!
Nope.
It's suddenly daytime in there for a half second.
Full of smoke.
because it's a black powder pistol, so there's a fireball. It's suddenly daytime for about a tenth of a second, and it just poof, chunk out of the lead on the wall.
Ah, me sights must be off.
I'm gonna push the door a little bit. How'd it go?
They missed.
Uh,
Close the door.
I'm gonna walk in. I'll walk in.
Yeah, so Haley walks in.
We're gonna kind of look at it, calculate distance and stuff, and I'm going to attempt to throw a bomb
Fuck.
that will hopefully explode towards the top of the chain.
So like, do I see her pull out a bomb?
You see her.
How big is?
You see her pull out basically a an old like ceramic. I imagine they're all like old ceramic pot. Actually,
Nope.
no, they're not even the old ceramic pot ones. For like you, they're like brass dynamo bombs, aren't they?
I think so.
I know
she
part of the
Better
room.
stop what you're doing right there.
She pulls out a whiz-a-majig in front of you. That you don't know exactly what it is.
And I'm going to fiddle with it. I'm going to fiddle with it for a moment to
I
change
think we
its
should leave.
explosiveness a little
Why
bit,
is
so that
everybody
it
shooting?
doesn't do
AOE.
the like range damage. It's
Yeah.
just pretty much just going to
You
blow
would
the
have
thing it's meant to
changed
hit.
it to a shape charge.
Basically, it's actually something she can do with the bomb. She can tip some of the reagent out and take away the splash damage.
Yeah,
Okay, that is cool.
yeah. So I attempt that.
Yeah,
That
you,
is
you
my
do that.
poor roll.
And did anybody shut the door?
Yeah,
I would
I left
assume
and shut the
so.
door. I saw a bomb and I'm like, I can stay in
I
there.
think I got distracted by what Haley was doing and I got stuck in the room, so...
Door shut. Ya yeet bomb. From the outside, you hear, doo, and the door kang.
Ow! My
On
ears!
the inside, con saves.
I was gonna say, I look at
Oh,
Henry and go,
Oops.
why everyone shooting and blowing up Scary Man?
Yeah, what you say?
Okay, so Haley,
Yep.
you are deafened, and because Mikey left the room and took the light with him, you are.
No, I cast it on Haley.
I cast it on Haley. Still,
Yeah.
So you're deafened. You're deafened for a minute.
Oh,
I was gonna say if Mikey had left with the light spell, you were going to be blinded for a minute as well.
Yes. Yeah. I asked Henry, like, why is everyone shooting the Scary Man?
Yeah, what you say?
And you just hear like the rattle of chains.
I've still got wadding in my ears.
In the room, you see the chains collapse. There's still probably a couple of feet of them attached to his wrists. And the creature just steps off the chair and then stands up straight, and you just hear the most horrific creaking and cracking as if this creature has not been able to move in weeks.
Oh, so it's Jimmy after sitting down for an hour.
Yeah, so for those of you that have been to Quest with me, it's me in the morning.
Yay.
I never saw you in the morning. You always left.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for sleeping into the ungodly hour of 7.
Yeah, how dare I?
But you've also heard me like get up at like actual Swordcrafter for laying on the hill.
Mm.
Yeah.
Enzy, eh?
Yes. He just creaks and just walks forwards. And in your head, Heather, you hear, "I appreciate it." And then to Trent, "And the effort." All you get is "and the effort," completely with zero context.
I smile. I think.
So, someone got a knock on the door so we know to open it?
I knock on the door.
Just push it open.
Creature walks out past you and...
You're down. Good to know.
Yes.
So what's in the other room?
I don't know yet.
we did
Is
it, guys!
What?
Ooh, on that. Neat!
We got heard.
Steps out of the room. We did it! Upon hearing that, the creature spin...
Someone be saying something?
The creature spins around and looks at the rest of you.
I've just got my hand on my face.
To make sure.
I'm still watching this way.
Yeah. Spins around and goes, items where? Gear where?
I just point the direction in the chests.
It just quickly runs over and leaves through the chest before returning with the crystalline rod. Does not seem to go and gather the leather chitness armor just yet, as it's looking backwards towards. And you hear from down the hallway, "The fuck was that?"
I mean, I don't hear anything.
No, you
Me
don't.
Do I?
You did not get deafened, so you do.
Yeah, probably muffled.
Yeah.
Hey, James.
At this point, I'm gonna take the wording in my ears.
Yeah. Yep.
What's the headspace on this part of the ship?
Not enough for you to fly.
Yeah.
It's like 7 or 8 feet at best.
Is the door above us? Is that locked?
No. You just never tried it. The moment you push on it, it just swings open.
Anything in there?
Hide in there.
That's a good idea. I'll also go in.
I see everyone going in there, so I'm going to follow them.
Storage room.
Not knowing what they're doing.
I need a better angle. I'm gonna
we
stand on
close-
this box.
We closed the metal door, right?
Nope.
I imagine it would probably one of you could probably
Yeah.
pull it closed as you piled in here.
It's
No,
not
I
going to
mean
make much
the-
difference because
the
I just
door
realized something.
Yeah, Remy?
Huh? We didn't pull him into the room and close the door, did we?
He was in the room when I broke his neck.
Yeah, so he's probably like in the room. I'm assuming somebody shut the door. Like he's not going to be immediately visible.
Yeah, I just thought of that because his token's in the doorway.
I would like to ready an action to shoot whoever comes through there if they are hostile.
And I
But
want
after
to.
if anyone else does something first.
And am I going to ready myself to stab the first guy that comes through that doorway?
I'm gonna do something similar.
Let me know when I can hear again.
See, I have an action, but if you guys are ready to shoot, I'm not going to do it. As you guys shooting will immediately nullify it.
What? Your character has words.
Yeah. But I'm seeing
Bailey
you guys
doesn't.
prepare guns, so I'm just not going to prepare
I mean,
it.
he has words, it's not that we can understand.
Isn't it
I'm
Bailey
ready.
can't
Being a
talk?
stab. Yeah, Bailey can't talk. Well, he can, just
Yeah.
only to Raymond.
We don't know this yet.
Not yet. The cat and the bird, for some reason, can talk to each other.
I'm gonna
You
stalk
you
you.
hear from the hallway. What's going on down here? Where's that lazy bum? And then they stop. Why do I smell powder? With a flintlock, a rifle shot, and a bomb, they're gonna smell powder.
Oh yeah.
Although they're on a pirate ship, they should always smell powder.
Also, I'm a tiefling.
Yeah,
But burning powder?
Bailey just Trent just smells like brimstone and gunpowder by default.
I can't tell if that's us being seen or them stopping at the door.
They're basically walking down the hallway and looking down. That door between you is actually shut.
Does that need line of sight?
Yeah, stop. Where the fuck is he going? The door in front of you just gets banged on. You better not be sneaking any more food.
I was going to say, question, do we hear one or two?
Currently, you hear one.
Just gesture around to everyone with, finger over lips for quiet.
I will, so I know what that means.
At that point, you hear, and then the door, and then the door begins to slide open.
So, just say when we can stab.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're like, stay where you can stab. You are currently being stabbed.
What?
Yeah, you shut the door, you forgot one thing.
What?
There was a big fucking chunky lock that's missing now.
So he's just gonna randomly open a door and just thrust his sword in?
Pretty much.
I was going to say, didn't you say there was no lock on that door?
No,
Oh,
the
this one.
metal door across the hall
Yeah.
that's currently missing its lock. Yeah, he's not. He has just slid the door open and just immediately just jabbed his arm through. The shot is being made at disadvantage. He's not taking chances. Like
Who's the shot at?
you're the one
Okay.
where the door's
Back
open.
in 1 sec.
Yeah, that probably hits you.
What is it?
16.
Meat.
So hits.
Since I'd readied an attack, do I get to counter with an
you
attack?
get to hit afterwards, but your attack will also be
Okay.
at disadvantage because the door's not open. Basically, his cutlass comes through and hits you. Because basically, yeah, the moment it's open, he's just flung the arm through. He rolled He rolled double the same number.
Oh, damn. Okay, so how much damage did I take?
8 slashing damage.
Owie! That's a chunk of my health. Okay, so he's just thrust his sword through.
Yeah. With an
I
11,
don't think
you
that's
miss. And
Yeah.
initiatives.
Can I do my prepared attack as well?
3 of us prepared things.
No, because the door's only open like 2 inches at the other end of the door.
Also, if you do something I forgot, James.
Yeah?
The last time I rolled initiative, I have advantage on initiative.
Fun.
I think you can toggle that in the cog.
Can I?
Yeah, initiative
Yeah.
style. But just above where you can add the tiebreaker.
Oh, I see.
Why didn't my
Interesting.
Oh, it did. Awesome.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep that 19 because I doubt I'm really gonna get much better.
You could get 20.
I was going to say, you could get another 5 on top.
I'm gonna get the 19.
With its advantage, take the higher.
Yeah. Then I think.
Ray's first. They've just seen like arms flail in and out of the door. And the door has then probably been flung open. We'll say on Raymond's initiative, the door will be flung open.
Hey, James, my 19 is not there properly. I can change it myself, but I don't know if it'll do anything, so...
Oh well.
Thank you.
Haley, you're up first.
Me. I can't hear yet, can I?
No. But you've just seen
Cool.
arms flail in and out of the door. The door is
Is the door open?
The door is closed until Raymond's initiative. As basically,
Okay.
the swords come in, struck Raymond. Raymond's dagger's gone out. You've all rolled initiative. Basically,
Well-
the door will be flung open as a free object use on. It was either going to be Raymond or the pirate's turn. Whoever went first.
Fair. Okay. Can I, like, move to here and, like, hold my action until the door
You
opens?
can hold your action till the door opens.
Cool, I will do that.
Yep, that makes it Raymond's turn, so the door swings completely open. So it's your turn now, Raymond.
Alright. I can move around him, right?
Yes.
He's not, like, completely blocking the door or anything?
Yeah, you can move around him.
Oh,
More friends?
yeah. I'm gonna go here.
Yeah, here's the thing. Because you're all said to have individual vision, they can't see what you can see, Raymond.
Right, I'm allowed to shout though, right?
You can.
Without taking out my attack?
You can. It's
There's
fair.
more! So, you all hear there's more people.
I don't.
But yet you don't.
Neither does Bailey. Oh, so Bailey can understand, can't he?
Yeah, he can understand. He just can't talk. Yeah.
What the hell is with my sneak rolls?
It's good.
Also, wouldn't Haley's attack go off?
Yes. Her attack will go off at the end of Raymond's turn. Just for the sake of it's not going to do anything different. Like they'd be going off simultaneously, basically.
Alright, after you deal sneak attack damage on a creature on your turn, I can target a second creature within 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
And I roll one sneak attack die against him.
Yep. So 1d6.
1d6. Slash roll 1d6. First guy gets 2 damage. So, him.
Yep. Now, Haley, you can throw your bomb. Because that'll be.
I'm kind of curious to know how that works.
I am going to use one of my fancy dynamos,
Whee! Yep.
which means I literally just pull it out and go.
That hits.
So, a witch bolt is basically... A dynamo is basically a witch bolt. Cool.
The spell dynamos is basically I have spells in the form of like little dynamos.
She is Alchemist Eldritch Knight, to put it
Cool.
simply. Yeah, so that lands. That does 4 damage, and being Witch Bolt, it continues on your next turn, regardless.
Cool.
You can just spend an action to hit them again.
Nice.
Ash, it's your turn.
Yes. Yeah, let's take the risk. I'm going to use my sharpshooter negative attack more damage shot.
Uh-huh.
Do I have advantage because of where Raymond is?
No, you don't get revenge on range shots.
Ow, the back of my head.
Aww.
It just... You just straight up, like, punch a hole in the chest at the other end of the room. Like the one that had the armors in it.
Huh. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think there's anything else I can do. No, I have to hit for that. No, I have to hit for that. No, I don't need that one yet. Need to hit for that.
Cool, we're just moving on then.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually up a square. I don't know why he's down 1. For some reason. There. It's being annoying on the recording window, and it was bugging me because he wasn't in the right spot. He's going to make a shot at Mikey with his light hammer.
Rude.
That's a miss. Considering your
That
AC
one?
is 18, and that was
19.
that was a natural 7.
Almost forgot to like put my armor back on my sheet as active.
Henry's turn. Henry's turn.
I guess the one directly below me.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no. Do the one diagonal because then I get advantage.
That hits. That's 11 damage.
Oh, I used my bonus action to mark him first.
Yep. You don't have the Thunderous Burst yet, do you? So he just has disadvantage to hit anybody who's not you. Corin Rathkaran.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh, I can attack him. Oh no, it's at 11 level. I can attack him again.
I was going to say, now that I'm seeing more than one. Or is he going first?
Technically, he outrolled you, so he does go first.
Okay.
I just realized I had not actually rolled his initiative. He is going to sit there, and the one in front of Mikey, he is going to cast the hex hesitate on. They need to make a wisdom saving throw. That's not going to succeed. That creature can now move or attack. It can't do both. And then he doesn't have any bonus action spells, so he's going to end his turn. Or at least none I can think of. That makes Pierre's turn.
Yep. Cool. I'm going to put sleep. Of course, it doesn't fucking play. Because why the fuck would it? It's not even asking for spell level. Here,
What would you want me to cast for you, Peter? I have sleep.
Oh, I don't know. There. Ignore the 3 necrotic. So it would start with the lowest HP, which I'm guessing is the guy on the left, and then knock off HP and they fall asleep.
Only he falls asleep.
So it turns out, this is what learning this class. The guy within 5 feet, or the other enemy takes the lightning damage as well from this.
Yeah, so you take. So the guy who got hesitated will have taken a D8 of lightning damage.
Yeah, five lightning damage. Or do I have to roll it separately for each of them?
Nah, it's fine. That's 5.
Cool. Then, seeing that only one fell asleep, I'm going to back, like, over here.
Yep. They get to make a saving throw on their turn, yeah?
Nope. Not for sleep.
Skips the guy's turn, because you literally put him asleep right before his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Until the spell ends, takes damage, or someone takes an action to wake him up.
Yep. Guy's going to run up, and he's just going to straight up try to cutlass Raymond. As he
Kind of figured.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat that.
He does only do 4 damage.
Are we?
Kalhas.
I could use somebody with some armor out here.
I'm in the doorway. What do you want from me? You're the one who left.
I shall.
This is a bad idea.
To here.
Yep.
And I am going to attack.
Which one?
This one. The one that's not asleep.
Yep.
I'm going to declare reckless first.
Yep.
Because that's important. Which puts me on advantage, and
Hit.
And then for the bonus action, whack.
Hit and hit. So 12 damage.
Dragon Edge Glaive.
Yeah. It's a magic weapon that does 1d6 damage, 1d6 extra damage per turn. Next is this guy who's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. and then just wing a hammer at. We're gonna say Mikey. He can't get anywhere else without potentially taking an attack of opportunity because of how you guys are positioned. So he's gonna wing a hammer at Mikey, and I ain't gonna hit. Ray's turn. That was a natural 4. He does not have a 15 modifier.
I'm going to take some steps in this direction and go.
I'd say it's probably around now your hearing comes back.
Fair. Oh, there's so many of them. I am going to throw a bomb at them.
Just right in
Now-
the center of them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and throw the bomb in the middle of them, so it should hit them and only them. I think.
If you just aim at the new guy who just rocked up, this one, it would only hit them anyway because it's only a 5-foot blast.
Oh, fair. I can't see what's on the other side of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this lightning bomb.
Because also, if you throw
At him
if you throw it
specifically.
directly at them, you then make an attack roll against them, so the guy you hit doesn't get to make a saving throw for half.
True. Well, yeah, I
Hey,
throw
Raymond.
directly at this guy.
Yeah?
How lucky are you feeling?
Not.
Well, that sounds like a you-ish.
If he the one you hit takes 5.
You know what? I know what feat I'm taking next level.
Careful.
No, I'm taking the feat that gives me Misty Step.
Nah.
Screw this.
And then they all need to make a dexterity saving throw or take half. Dexterity saving throw for half? Yeah, so target creature as well as each creature in the blast radius that fails its saving throw. Yeah, half damage on a fail. That is 1 fail. Actually, no.
That's because
It
that
is-
guy would have disadvantage,
it is
wasn't he?
2 fails. I believe because he's asleep, he automatically fails.
I mean, that would make sense.
He's just about to wake up.
He was. Ancient's turn. Which, by the way, you also had Witch Bolt up on him, so you could have just, with an action, just immediately ended him.
Shit, true.
So,
Yeah.
which one of these is sleeping?
The guy who's unconscious.
guy.
Okay.
The guy who was sleeping just bounced his head off the door frame.
Is sneak attack a bonus action?
No, sneak attack is a extra thing that happens when you hit a bitch.
Okay. I'm going to use steady aim as a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
which gives me guaranteed advantage, but I can't move until the end of the current turn,
Yeah,
so long as I haven't moved first.
yeah, so you basically have to attack first, is what it says.
And I can't move afterwards. Not that I can go anywhere.
I'm going to point out you will have disadvantage if you try to use your bow.
I've got a rapier and daggers.
Steady aim.
I also have claws.
Isn't steady aim for ranged weapons?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope,
It's any
it
attack.
is any attack
Fair. I thought
on
steady
your
aim,
next attack roll.
Steady aim sounds like it's something specific.
Yeah,
for, like, ranged
I
weapons.
wasn't going
Full
to use
wording
it
on the
until I
rogue.
read it. So, advantage. Finally!
Shanky shank person next to you for 13 damage.
That's pretty much all I can do.
Well, now you can move.
No. End of current turn.
His speed's basically 0.
Oh, you can't move. Yeah, never mind. Though it just made it you couldn't move till after you'd attacked. Never mind. Ash's
No.
turn.
It means I can't move until my next turn.
Yeah, Ash's turn.
Well, bump. Oh, actually, I can step up. I need to do some math. What minute? By that I mean I need to draw a line, and that's a 10-foot move there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's what, 15, 25. Aha! I can step down over here.
You
Attack
take-
of opportunity. 2 of them.
2 off.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
That's a game mechanic that's been around for a while.
That's a miss and a hit.
Wow, rude.
Well, that was a natural 1 and a total of 19.
Wow, how dare they? What? They hit me for 7 damage?
They hit you for 11 damage.
Okay, so what's 11 minus 7?
4.
4? Okay, I take 4 damage. Because I had 7 temporary hit points. Now, I think I'm sorry, Mikey. I don't know. I'm about to use Burning Hands. I can't remember how the pattern breaks out, but I'm pretty sure I hit everybody there.
Yeah, you missed.
If I cast it from like this corner here, downwards.
Boop, boop. You hit all 3 of them. You don't hit Mikey.
Yeah. So if I do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the tiefling's got fire.
Wow.
3 dex saves.
Oh, 14.
Fail, fail, fail. That's a natural 4, a natural 5, and a natural 7.
Whoosh. Quick question, James. Racial spells, do they take my spell slots away?
No.
No.
Yes.
But they're single use.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
That's my turn. It's okay, Remy. You don't have to feel lucky today.
Henry turn.
I will go to. Boop. I will use. Oop.
I assume you wish to mark him first.
Oh. Then, the guy directly below me.
Yep.
That's not meant to have advantage. I miss.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's it.
Next is Zedrek's turn. He's going to move to there, and I'm going to quickly read his abilities. Who is not going to bother cackling this turn, because the person he hit is freaking dead. And they're going to step 1 further down. And then they're going to cast Cure Wounds on Raymond.
Oh, yay! "13 healing.
Nice.
I'm at full health, and that's more health than I currently have. I was on 12. I just look at him. Thanks.
Just hearing the back of your head. And then he ends his turn. Because he can't do shit else.
Well, that wasn't common.
Because, yeah, he doesn't have... the only bonus action abilities he has requires him to already have a cackle up. Which he doesn't.
Yeah.
Since the guy he cackled got kafrunked.
Where'd Mikey end up?
Mikey is under the square down for you, but he's probably behind an NPC token.
Okay. No, if I go there, I'm going to hit Raymond, so I can't do that.
Tell the dead. Tell the dead.
That should probably help you tell where Mikey is.
Nope, still can't see him, but...
He's the square below you. For me, he's on top of the token.
Okay.
For me, he's at the front, and I did just right-click and move him to the front, so I don't know why you can't see him.
No, I can't see him. I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Again with the... It hates drag and drop. I
Funny,
swear.
everything I've drag and dropped has worked fine.
Same.
Same.
Me too.
Yay! I'm casting it at 2nd level, so it's an extra missile.
Yep. Partition out
So
in
that-
what order?
How many is it?
It'll be 4 missiles at level 2.
Yep.
Because it's 3 missiles plus 1 per level.
Cool. I'm just going to go 2 and 2.
Yep.
So it's 10 damage to each of them. And then I'm going to scurry back 10 feet.
I'll be back. Gotta go pee.
Carlisle's turn.
Cool. Let's see, I'm just gonna shift down to here. I'm going to reckless attack the one on the far
Yep,
corner
the
here
one
that's still up.
standing.
Yep.
Does hits.
And the bonus action.
Out of combat.
So, how obvious is it that Bailey's weapon is a Dragon Edge weapon?
You would be able to immediately recognize it, because the Dragon Edge weapon, it would be how the whole blade is manufactured. In the book, it shows them as having almost like a stone or bone blade on the weapon. And when he's been swinging it, there's been like a magical effect. You having a Dragon Edge weapon would be able to immediately recognize it.
Fair.
I assume at this exact moment, the 4 of them that are down just immediately get offed by the group of you.
Oh, yes. Especially the one that hit me.
All dead.
They be searching them for gold coins.
Yeah.
Any more keys or anything? Because we don't know if there's locks.
Also, there's like a storeroom, so probably want to search that too.
Searching them, you find 3 cutlasses, 2 light hammers, and another one has a hook for a hand. But you then also find again like 4 more studded leathers, and between them, about 30 gold. So it's 30 gold in assorted coins, basically. So it's like 21 gold,
1, 2, 3,
like
4,
50
5, 6,
silver,
7.
assorted across them.
7 doesn't go into 30, so well.
No. It's like 3.1, 3.2 gold.
I might just leave it. Searching the room, unless someone else has already started doing that.
That will need.
I was going to say I'd start.
That'll need an investigation check. Searching them's fairly easy because, like, you know what you're looking for, and people only have so many places to hide things.
And we have 2 more chests in this room?
Yes. These ones aren't locked. These are just more like storage crates. At this point, the creature you free walks over and begins putting on that chitinous armor. Going through this, you come across dried fruits, rices, potatoes. This is a dry store for pantry.
Okay.
All the boxes
Probably
have
take
different
enough for a
things.
couple of days of rations.
Do you take them now?
Let's go with no. Because I have an adventurer's pack, which I'm pretty sure has rations.
It has a backpack at least. But yeah, while you're searching that, when you come back out, it's completely put all the armor and everything on.
Yeah, I got 10 days of rations. Alrighty, moving on, I guess.
Yeah, moving to the end of the hall.
Ooh, here be cannons.
Fun. I don't know why the entire top wall like that's just not registering the fact I put walls there.
Have it at the bottom too.
Well, no, those. You see how you got the little slits at the bottom? That's what the top should look like. Ignore the fact you can see another ship through there. That's actually just the next deck up. So I didn't have to do map changes between it. Yeah, I don't know why like the upper walls aren't working for some reason.
Doesn't matter.
Some of them are.
Yeah, all of them are for me. I think. I can see out the portholes where the cannons are pointing, but there's still a lot of black.
Fixed it. Oh no, you see up the top where there was the cannons and the poles. That entire top wall was apparently missing. Apparently when I deleted something, I took the entire top wall out.
Yeah, not for me. I saw that. Nothing's changed.
Is this a door in front of me?
Yes.
Is this another one with like a vision slot or?
No. And basically, outside of like the one cell door, none of the other doors have had vision slots.
Yeah.
Also, this and this, basically, the four corners here are actually stairs up.
Okay.
Anyone want to come and stand next to this door with me?
I'm gonna watch from a distance while keeping an eye on this bird that has a weapon made from my kin.
Yeah, fair.
Everyone's dead. Cool.
I'm going to carefully
People have moved to the next room, Trent.
I saw.
Discovering a butt ton of cannons.
Ugh.
and a door where I am.
Yeah, and Mikey's about to open the door. And Haley is suspect of Bailey's character because he has a weapon made of her kin.
Yep, fair.
And I am going to carefully open the door. Nap time. Ooh, more stairs.
Same stairs.
Ah.
That's the stairs on the outside. For some reason, like that side doesn't have a wall there. For some reason.
That is odd.
Yeah.
Is this a chest here or?
Yes.
Is it locked?
No.
Alright, have a look in the chest.
It has cutlery and playing cards in it.
I'm good.
You know what? I'm gonna take a deck of playing cards because why the hell not?
Sure.
Can I go upstairs?
Yes.
It'll give us something
You
to
can
do.
Go upstairs. Give me a moment. I will move people to the appropriate stairs on the other map because you can't move there yourself. Bailey, are you going with the party? And hey, are you going up that stair instead?
I'll go up this stair if it leads to the same place.
Seems
I'm happy to go up this one.
fair. Zoop. Doing the math in my head about where people are going to end up.
Yep, yep, yep.
So.
Oh.
So Trent, I need you to make a reflex save, a deck save.
Reflex save.
3.5.
Yeah.
Damn.
Haley, you are over, that side. Technically, there's supposed to be a wall there as well, I believe. So you're in
Fair.
that side room. That's another one where,
Okay.
like, that is a set of stairs onto a set of stairs going in the other direction.
Hmm.
Where I think there was supposed to be a wall.
Fair.
The issue is, I think these maps are supposed to be printed and laid on top of each other, so you'd take them
Yeah.
off as people went up and down. Oh, the next area says you avoid the wild haymaker trying to clothesline you as you come up the stairs.
That's incredibly rude, Missy. Sorry.
Can I get...
I'll say Missy anyway, fuck it.
Once I clear the initiative order, can I get initiative from everyone?
Oh, it's clear for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it did clear earlier.
Click on to.
Do you want me to roll initiative
Yes,
regardless? Because I can't see a thing.
I need you to roll initiative.
Mhm.
For unspecified reasons, I need initiative
have-
from you as well.
No idea what's happening to Bailey right now.
No, or
Yeah,
Haley.
Where is Bailey?
They went up different stairs. But Bailey
Oh.
and Haley split off and went upstairs alone.
Smart.
Yeah. Ailey 1's over here, and Ailey 2's over here.
Close. You almost hit me
Somewhere.
with that, babe.
That one. There.
That's closer. You can play a game of hot and cold if you really want, but
It's like playing Battleship.
oh no, you
B3.
sunk my battleship.
Do it.
Wow, I rolled shitty that time. They were outside. I might actually be able to use some of my better spells.
So we're on the deck then?
Ash, you're first. No, you're not
Yay.
outside.
Yeah, no, we're on the second deck.
Yeah, you guys are still inside.
So this is a galley. Okay.
Okay. So, I'm going to do what we call a big brain move
Big brain.
and shocking Grasper. No, I'm not. Never mind.
You go to and they just smack your hand away.
I will say that was incredibly rude of you. I say, going around her like this.
Yep. Ancient, you're next.
That's annoying. I can't get advantage now.
You don't need advantage for sneak attack.
Okay. Well, in that case,
You just have to have an ally next to them.
I thought I needed advantage, but okay.
No, it's
That
advantage.
freaking 5 advantage.
It's advantage or an ally within 5 feet, or to be hidden from them.
Awesome. Did I hit?
Yes. For 16
16 damage.
Ray's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward a little bit and go, there's a person.
Yep.
Because I could just see the edge of them on my
Yeah.
vision range without moving forward.
Yeah. There was a reason why I told you to roll initiative.
Yes. And I am going to throw this lightning bomb at them.
They fail their saving throw. No, because you hit them directly. They don't even get one.
Yeah. And that is going to be my turn.
Yep. Zadrik's turn. Who's going to go? 1, 2. Step to there. And is going to go, nobody's currently hurt. So, Bloody Lancet for a 21 to hit. He deals. That's supposed to be more damage. Apparently, he's because it's coming up as a cantrip. It's not adding his weapon damage. So that's that is actually 9 damage. Because it's supposed to be a full weapon attack, and it's not adding his dexterity. And he gains 4 temporary hit points. Plus 9. And that makes it Carla's turn.
Quick question. Is it left or right movement here? Because stairs suck in 2 dimensions when looking at them. Left movement. Gotcha. Cool. I shall...
Yeah, again, for some reason, like, annoyingly, like, same problem as Haley had with the stairs.
I'm going to move to there.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Bailey moves out. Bailey moves out into the room and is still seemingly alone. The guy in front of Haley's turn.
Well, there's a guy in front of Haley.
We don't know this. We know nothing.
You probably would have heard my bum.
Runs up. Rolls. What's your AC?
15.
Misses.
Mwahaha.
Misses with a 14. Henry's turn.
I'm gonna mock the guy in front of me.
Uh-huh. Crunchy.
And then I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess. No. Can't see anywhere beyond here.
Yeah. 3 doors to your right, 2 doors to your left.
Oh right, okay.
Door there.
Yeah.
Door there. And then 3 doors on this.
Well, that's as far as I can go, so.
Yep.
Good.
Next, guy who just got KO'd. Next, guy who needs to make a perception check to see if he sees the person in his room, because again, apparently I didn't put torches in this place. Yes, he does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hang on. James.
Yeah, back 1 and
Yes.
take a shot at him.
Yep.
Bailey is.
What was that?
I saw the ping. I know where Bailey is.
Never!
You're.
Well, actually, no. You know where he smacked the enemy. That does land.
Yeah, he doesn't take the 2 though.
I stuck a battleship. Woo.
Because no advantage.
So he takes 7 plus 7. You don't have sentinels, so just pull
Now
up.
we can keep moving forward.
Now he moves up and he attempts to smack you. Because you hit him, he's going to use multi-attack.
You made him mad.
That's a miss and that's a hit. Because that's a 6 and that's a 22.
Mm-hmm.
He deals 11 damage. 11 slashing damage. Actually, no. You take no damage. You need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
He's used to do no damage and he's trying to knock your glaive out of your hands. He does not. He's like, ha-ya, and you're like, ha-no. And he's like, ha-oh-no. Corin Rathkin.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't see anything. These are doors, aren't they?
Yes.
I'm going to put myself there and just hold Toll the Dead.
Yep. Next is, having seen what's happened, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more people run up and make attacks at Bailey. Neither of those hit, I'm going to assume, because that's like a 14 at highest.
Yeah, no, I got a made 16 to begin with.
Ash, it's your turn.
Woo! 1, 2, 3. Can I open that door north of me?
Sure.
Just kick it open.
That'll take 5 foot of movement to open the door.
That's okay. So,
It's just an empty room.
boo. How much food do I have left?
I can see where Trent is.
10. That was 15. That'll be 20, 25. What? No, there-ish. I can just move it into the room. Okay. Woo!
Yeah, that fixes it. Now there's walls on the stairs.
Okay.
So you move in and there's nothing in there.
So, on that, I kind of need a reload. So I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to expand a risk size a bonus action. And then move 15 feet and reload a firearm I'm holding.
Yep. You can't go that
I'm
way.
not allowed to roll through the door, am I?
That's not a door.
That's not a door?
No, up the top there, that's not a door. That's a wall.
Is there any doors in this room then?
No,
I can't tell.
That's just an empty room. You know,
Okay, because this
that was what I was
looks like
saying.
a door to me.
You know,
So 5, 10, and 15.
I put a wall there, but like I think I put it in there after you moved in. There was the problem.
Fair. Yeah, so I roll it down here and I reload.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about there being an issue with like there not being walls where there should be. But yeah, so you roll back out. Next makes it Ancient's turn.
My turn. So, we don't know where any enemies are.
Not currently. You heard a kabang from the other side of the ship. You
Open the door.
That takes 5 feet of your movement. Make a note of that.
That's alright. I've done, 5, 10, 15 foot of movement then. Oh, yay! I can see people!
You suddenly see your
20,
bird friend being
25,
attacked by 3 people.
30. I can just get to him
And you
as
know
I'm going out the door. We need to get out there!
I mean, I could shoot, but I can't.
Well,
Really reload.
bonus attack because advantage. And probably fail. Wow.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Next is Ray's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna just, because they're right there, I'm just going to draw my dagger and be like... and miss, because I don't have advantage. Boo.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a very nice drawing of a dagger.
Yep.
Next is Zed's turn. He's going to just step over the dead body and go 15, 20, 25, 30. Following people after hearing, we should get out there. And then he's going to go, this be a problem. And look at what spells he has.
Wow, he should have looked at his spells between his turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting the door to be opened. Yeah.
It's okay, James. You're allowed to look at your spells on the turn you casting them. You're the DM.
It's not like you're running 8 different NPCs.
Yeah, right? God. Do better.
Yeah, and he's going to cast Icicle Javelin because it's the only non-AoE spell he has that he can currently use.
I know that pain.
Yeah, me too.
Make a ranged spell attack. That hits.
I was gonna say I kind of want to get to the point where I can have fun with my class-specific spell.
Yeah, because that is a 15 to hit. That just hits this guy here on the end. And I believe he needs to make a strength saving throw, which he doesn't make. If the target is also adjacent to a wall, oh, so it just takes the 9 damage. It does not get moved because he was not adjacent to a wall. Zoop, 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 zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Zoop, 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 zoop. Kahala turn. So Bailey, your turn.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to bonus action rage. I had myself muted for a moment. I had to get up from the chair.
Yep.
Sorry.
The barbarian
and then I'm
finally
gonna-
rages in the 3rd combat.
And then I'm going to beat a motherfucker. So...
I mean, to be fair,
Are
the
you
first 2
are
combats
you
were a bit of a waste
recklessing
for
or-
rage.
No, I'm not reckless attacking.
Yep. And so which one are you doming? The one you have advantage on between you and Raymond? Or are you hitting the guy that tried to disarm you?
Hitting the guy that tried to disarm me already.
Fair. That's a hit.
He can take the
I don't-
13 slashing damage.
You have your rage in wrong, by the way. It's +2 to damage, not +2 to attack.
Oh, that's right. Whoops. My apologies. I'll fix that in a moment. I remembered it was wrong and didn't fix it, and I forgot
You
about it.
smack it at him for 21 damage. The barbarian did the barbarian thing.
How did I smack him for 21? I didn't have
For
advantage.
Barbarian.
Because you hit him for 13 slashing, 6 force damage, and then
No advantage, so no force.
Ah,
So you didn't reckless?
no, he didn't.
I didn't reckless.
So he takes 6 less damage. 22. Fair. Guy next to Ray's turn. He's going to go hammer. That's a natural 4.
That does not hit.
No, that doesn't.
I'd be
Henry
shocked if it
turn.
did.
I wonder what's going on out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Huh. Right, that. I guess the guy in the middle.
Yep.
Hold this. Doesn't have the lightning damage. I still have that toggled.
+4.
And can I mark it? What's the distance on mark? 30 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna mark him.
No, you're not.
Never mind. I'm gonna mark the guy on the right hand side.
You're like, bang, 4. He just falls forwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark the guy on the right hand side.
Yep.
Done.
That guy's unconscious. That guy's unconscious. Corin turn.
1, 2, 3, 5. Zoom in so I can actually see people. Oh, there's 3, and that's an unconscious guy in the middle. Why not? I'm gonna try this spell. Magnify gravity.
On just the one of them?
No, it's a 10-foot sphere, so basically it would hit all three. So I'd center it like over here.
Yep. They both fail.
Cool. And then it's 7 plus a d8. So 11 force damage.
To each of them?
Yep.
And they have like half movement or something, don't they?
Yeah. Until the start of your next turn, objects being worn carried require strength save to move and pick up.
It's both of them who are
Yeah,
gonna
half
go,
movement speed.
are going to go, ow, ow, and both of them are going to take shots at Bailey because, again, like Bailey turned around and just almost wombo comboed their leader, and Raymond has whiffed.
Yep.
And they both whiff because these dice, I swear, are paired. That's the third time they've rolled the exact same number. I've literally just rolled double 4s into double 8s. Ash's turn.
Woo. Gee, I wonder if I can get a clearer shot by walking out of this door. 1,
Everyone else seems to have.
2, 3, 4.
Reminder: allies don't count as
5.
cover for you, Trent.
That's fair. And 6. Now I've got a nice clear shot to both.
Because you have sharpshooter, you could literally thread the needle between Raymond and the wall.
I'm going to use my sharpshooter ability, shoot the one on the left, and probably miss because it's with a +3, and a +3 is not good enough to hit anything. Yeah.
Ouch.
I bet Raymond's happy Trent moved out into the middle of the room now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Honestly, the time I hit with this ability, whew, so much damage. Until then, I'll keep missing.
Oh, damn.
Ancient's turn.
And take a bullet
Well, we
off,
know what I'm doing.
reload off.
Well, that one hits.
It does.
15 damage. And I'm rolling a d6 to hit the other guy.
And crumple. Yep.
And he takes 3 damage.
Yep.
And that's as many times as I can use that ability until I rest.
Me, I am going to stab again.
Give me a second, I have to open multiple. That does hit, so you stab him for 5. Zarek's turn. Who's just gonna 1, 2, 3 and swing his rod, seemingly missing by about 3 or 4 feet.
You and me both, buddy.
And then the guy just drops down dead. As the rod is swung, like a good 2 or 3 feet missing, and then the guy's back just splits open.
Is this a Feltaxian? No.
Carla's turn.
Stab.
I mean, I can stab, whack, but I can't stab third. There is clearly nothing else in the room, I take it?
Not that anyone else can see.
And we hear battle?
No, because Haley and the other guy have devolved into a knife and a hammer. There was a bomb you heard go poof, and then there's been nothing because they're just wildly swinging light weapons at each other.
So the one on the left just got its back split open?
I was going to say, the one in the middle's had at least one failed death because he got hit by the AoE.
I'm going to take...
You got to hit someone, otherwise your rage will drop.
I'm going to hit the middle, then I'm going to hit the one on the right anyway. Wait a sec. Because why not? So, 1.
You don't have to
And
roll,
then-
they're unconscious. It's auto crits.
Damage.
It's auto crits because they're down.
And then I need to find 25 foot of movement. Let's go to there.
Aren't we outside? You can fly 30.
Not outside yet.
Not big enough yet.
How big is this freaking ship?
Not big enough for me to
Big
spread
ship.
properly.
I was gonna say it's got 3 masts. I'm gonna guess it's like a full galley.
Yeah, it'd be a galleon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Next.
Next is Guy in front of Ray's turn. That is a natural 5. That is the end of his turn. Henry's turn. He has not rolled above a 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say that's the door there.
That is.
I'm gonna open the door. That's all of my movement. I see nothing.
For Haley's point of view, I believe they are 1 square up from where your guy is, Haley. They can see this square.
Yeah, I can see the top of these roll squares here. To the top of that. Well, nothing in here, guys. Better move on.
Next is that guy, who he is completely dead at that point. Because that is his 3rd failed death save. Party Captain is down. Or Party First Mate is down. Corin turn.
Can I go there? Oh, can I actually see him?
Can you physically see him on your token?
I can see the edge of his token.
Then you can hit him, because that's why I've got this line of sight set up. If you can
Yeah.
physically see the token, you have line of sight on it.
Cool. Told dead.
Told I did. Wisdom saving throw. I don't know if he makes that. I have to go double check that. Do they have a what is his wisdom modifier? Not enough. He takes the damage.
And damage.
10.
Just shakes his head and keeps going. Boop boop. Ash's turn.
I can feel you there, Cat. You'll be fed in a minute.
Yeah.
Like 9 minutes.
I'm not used to being called Ash. I'm not used to having a normal name. So I'm like him, Ash. Like, yeah, who's playing Ash? Oh wait, me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the door?
That is the door.
You're standing on it.
You just can't move through it because it's part of the wall section. You have to drag your token.
Yeah, you gotta drag it in between because the wall like goes partially into each square.
Cool, I dashed in here. Hey, they're in here.
Ancient
That's my turn.
Agent turn. Well, I'll just follow the people because I can't actually see anything there.
I was going to say, remember, you can dash as a bonus action as a
You
rogue.
can dash as a free action as a tabaxi.
Yeah.
It's already paid a third.
Huh.
Did Raymond just disappear? Like, shoo!
Pretty much.
Just fucking took off at Mach 3.
Vibrate. Poof. Ping.
Yeah, it's a cat with his zoomies.
What
Wait.
about that time?
I can't use dash. Hang on. So the tabaxi, I get dash as a free action.
Yes, and you can dash as a bonus action as well.
Right.
And you can dash
can we
as an action as well.
Action. Yeah.
Can we ignore that attack? Because I thought that was the end of my dash.
So you want to go all the way up to them?
Yeah, I want to get to here with the second part of dash. That's within my range.
With the bonus action dash, yeah, you can then make your dagger attack.
Alright, well, rapier attack
Same difference.
does more damage.
Oh,
Ha ha!
Well then.
It's just I appear behind him and he crumples.
Oh, wow, Shinderu.
Well, hi there.
Hello.
I'd like to point out this room is pitch
were you-
black,
were
and
you
all
playing with this?
this room is pitch black. Raymond has just popped up, and all you can just see is the glowing cat eyes as the guy drops.
Speaking of, how long does light last?
It's like a minute or something. I don't know. Like lights are cantrips, but I've never bothered to note time period on it.
I think it's like 10 minutes.
Because it's a cantrip, it's just an action to pick it back up, unless it goes out in the middle of combat. So that's out of initiative almost.
1 hour.
There you go. So, Ailey's still.
Yeah, so
That's out of initiative, and that's what we're going to call the session for tonight, because it's 5 minutes to midnight.
Ill.
Yes.
okay then.